Wait,
All right,
go
the
with sand.
brick is
We're
the
going,
made
we're
of
going.
gravel?
No, the brick. The brick.
Let's
bread
get it.
brick. Brick bread.
Finally, number 9 here. Back on Ascent. Love to see it.
This match decides who's better, Evan or Mike.
True, this match decides who's better, Evan or
This
Mike.
is the clear final answer.
It's
and
not who
nothing
wins,
can
but
be
who
taken.
gets more
Nothing else
kills.
will ever determine it.
All right, so Lucas, can we get some predictions here from you?
So, looking at these teams right now, I'd say when it comes to team comps, Alex team has the upper hand because of their diversity. But when it comes to knowledge of the game, I think Bobby's team has the advantage because they have someone like Bobby on their team who has played the game a lot.
We're about to see a no Tom Omen.
The,
No Tom Omen is a
Tom
might be a
running
throw
KJ here
Oh my
is
God,
can be in.
Larry with a fade.
He's
Yeah,
rocking the
Tom's on
fade.
Sky right
They
now.
they can really
One
run.
duelist on
they-
both teams.
They could run a single duelist as well as a no duelist comp if they want. Nico can go chamber here if he needs. He doesn't. He goes on the Reyna.
Duelist is a bit of an
Reyna,
issue
the
though
Nico
because
Reyna.
I think while Mike can frag well, I don't think Mike can entry well.
Choose your
Exactly.
agent.
But here, this is what I've learned from Alec and his group playing. Alec is a Sage entry player. Tom goes to KJ as I thought he would. Tom on KJ and on this map is
Give me a
really
KJ
really
with
good
KJ.
for them.
I'm
He
excited.
just needs to know the KJ spots. Jay also on KJ. Comp wise,
Here's the thing. No Sage for Nico's team.
that's
We
I
have
think
no
I think
heals,
I
no
think no
heals.
healing
No
is
heals,
fine
No heals.
because they have
They won't take damage, so they won't need healing.
they have someone like
Bobby-
Bob who Bob can
Always
get clean
playing
headshots.
Fade. Bobby is always playing Fade in these
But I'd say Fade is probably his best character.
yeah.
Because he's less of an entry character and he's more of an intel based player. But he also plays with very confident aim.
Intel based player with low
Lucas, how do I switch
intelligence.
cams so that I can like go around?
You press V.
How do you really describe this to me? His playstyle just like stay like. and-
Yeah. It's the
Everyone
opposite of me. I am
dying
a
immediately.
hard entry player.
Yeah, that's super big.
Bobby's team having a double initiator, single sentinel, probably going to be a very dominant team on offense, but they're starting on the defense. While Alex's team having a double
Looks like they're
sentinel
gonna do a
comp with this
hard
Sage
B push to
KJ.
start.
I'm hard just looking at it.
He's hard just looking at it.
Thank you, Fade.
So walking through. They already have 2 on site here.
Well, alright, Nico's coming from market.
Pushing straight onto site.
Instant push.
Connor gets
Instantly
Joe.
takes out. Go.
All 5! Yeah, no way he's getting him.
Against the fire.
They just make such a hard push. They're not singling out. Tom gets 1 on Mike.
Player standing.
Gets knocked down though.
Here, I don't know if he's gonna be able to take down the corner.
They're not. He's just crouching.
Firing squad.
Pushing straight through. I already know Joe's mad about the teams after that one.
Yeah.
Yo is molding for
The
sure. At
the,
that one.
the reason they got through there was because they didn't single out the fights. Every person on Bobby's team was taking those fights by themselves and just getting 1v4'd, 1v5'd, and just not being able to go 1 for 1. That's the issue. If they're pushing as a team, it's going to be so hard for them to defend that.
Leaderboard's looking a little scuffed right now. Alec
Honestly,
kind of sitting back, playing the support
with
role,
this-
going in the 4th slot. But not surprising to see Matt up on top.
With the defenders and their individual personalities, it might be tough for them to work together in that way they need to and actually come in clutch.
Alec
Alex,
getting
a
the
quick
kill
pick
on
off
Bobby
the
and putting the L down. Did he
Looks like we're not
put
gonna
up the
rotate
sage
today.
wall and climb up the sage wall there? They're hard rotating now. Tom just sitting in spawn waiting for the
lone
rotate to
defender on
happen.
A. Looks like Tom is trying to rotate, but it looks like he's
He's gonna dip all sight. They might get a free sight there. They're waiting to push through. They have guns. They should just be able to push straight up.
What is he doing?
Matt jiggle peeking the angle. Evan and Joe still there. They know they're there. People are gonna start rotating soon. Everyone's rotating.
Looks like they're coming over.
They need to play picks. This round is almost impossible from inside of Bobby's team. Going into this 4v5, it's really hard for them to get back here.
Retake.
Get a plant.
Playing retake on pistols against specters is super difficult here. Jay just standing out in the open. Nico whiffing.
It's working.
They get him. Joe gets it. 4v4. Connor whiffing again. Hiding Jen. Joe just goes in. Joe gets one
It
on
did
Connor,
not clear
but
hell.
Matt gets Joe and Mike gets Nico.
Standing.
Can Tom pull up the 1v3?
He gets one dink. Not terrible as a save. Even though Bobby did buy, Bobby does love to ego buy Marshalls, even when his team loses.
That is the classic Bob.
That
play.
is the classic Bob. He's going the Marshall again and probably going to bait his team and take their guns right after, as he does.
Although I think Bob's team might have won that round if they had better weapons. Like, if it wasn't
Exactly. That's
But-
why that first round was so pivotal, and you see this a lot in Valorant, where that first round will always guarantee you that second round, and 9 times out of 10 you're losing that third round. But as you can see, Alex's team, two of them or one of them now,
No charges.
Jay changing his buy, Connor buying the Vandal, not bonusing.
We'll catch them.
They have
To be
a
honest,
two.
one win for the attackers here. Morale is so down for many of the people on the defending team.
It's
Good thing
very
we're not
true.
Danny would have left the game.
Then he would have left the game by now. This is very true.
Putting the smokes out. They only have 2 smokes available. Does Bob hits Connor? Does he know he hits him though?
Them down.
Joe good for 2 after Nico dies.
Wow.
They have to take site with 3 here. Mike made his way in.
Placing sentry.
Turret out. Alex just holding the flank, not helping his team.
Joe, gonna come around.
Spike planted.
They know one's under. Joe's good for 3. Can he play for his
They know
ace
where
here?
Mike is. They know he's
Alec
Wow.
gets the kill on. Do they know he's here though?
One enemy remaining.
Bobby gets the kill instead. They know where he is. Mike is good for 1. But they get him. Good round from the side of Bobby's team here.
Honestly, well played for them, and keeping 2 Vandals there is clutch.
Interesting.
Push
to
a
see
button.
Mike have
Save
3
the
kills.
day.
Evan only has
Easy.
1.
This is true. They are around ahead though.
John, go send that one
And-
in main act, or send that one in all chat.
And
I should. I should.
Mike as well running the duelist. It's not it's about the kills when it comes to who's better in quotations, but when it comes to winning for your team, Evan's agent isn't all about the kills. That's what Nico's all about, and Nico sitting at the 0 kills right now.
It's all
Not very
impressed.
good. Bobby's team looking like they're doing a little save for next. If they can get this round here, it's really, really good.
I'll find you.
Same with Alex's team though. Alex's team also. They pop the KJ ult.
He pops a KJ ult. Joe, gonna stay.
Joe just pushes out. He dies
Not
though.
able to do anything. He did only have a ghost. So,
Pushing his way on site. They get 0 detained. They get the site for free though. Nico, nice kill on Matt, but dies to his molly.
Tom is kind of pinned in this corner. Nothing.
His recoil just goes straight up. Tom aims too high,
Omen killed.
but Bob gets the kill.
Player standing.
And Mike gets the kill back on Bob.
Mike with a one
Evan
hit
just
tap on
playing
Bobby there.
the flank.
Held the angle pretty much perfectly.
He's whiffs. He gets one though.
With
But he
no
still
spray
gets it.
control, but he still gets the kill.
Jay holding
Now
this
remember,
angle.
Evan
It's a
is the
really
best player in the league.
Maybe Evan killed Mike.
Evan only good for 1 though, almost
Great
getting
kill
Jay.
there.
Though it was a save for Bobby's team. They all have enough to buy this coming round, which is really good. Mike sitting on the Spectre as well. This is looking like our first full buy round from both teams. Everyone has pretty good guns here. Setups seem normal. They're
Spectre,
putting.
We see it often, but it is still always interesting to me.
Say again?
I said we see Mike with the Spectre very often in full buy rounds,
It-
but it is
it-
still
I
very
don't
interesting.
It's his favorite gun. He loves this gun.
It's his
Phantom is
favorite
almost
gun.
the same.
He knows the
So
spray.
weird
I
pick.
Alec-
will give him credit. The Spectre is much better while moving, and if that's your playstyle, it'll work out much better.
Connor or Matt with the KO pushing out. Evan gets 1. Matt gets the refrag though.
Damage and range. It's
Pushing on the site. Tom just holding this angle. They're giving them sight again. Bobby pushing through mid. Nico gets
planted.
Mike. Gets the overheal. They know Alex on flank. Or do they? Nico pops the ult. He's confident here. Pushing through. Does he peek the left? He does. Gets it.
Enemy remaining.
And plays off the intel. Alec good for 2 though.
there
He knows he's pushing sight. Nico holds. Nico gets 3. Bobby playing the flank there, but he's a little bit too late. That's why playing the flank sometimes is just not that good. You're just not there for your team.
That's what I like to see when Nico goes duelist. I like
Push
to
no
see
button.
We could
Save
call
the
that the
day.
Bobby special of almost baiting Nico into losing the round.
It was very possible, but if Bobby stepped up there, Alec could have hesitated and killed Bobby before Nico. Could have messed up the round, but Nico being very confident in himself. A lot of
Quick
ults
leaderboard
now.
Check.
Quick
It seems
leaderboard
that
check.
Nico and Bobby's team looks to be a lot more even on kills, whereas Matt and Alec are dominating their team.
As expected, to be
They're
honest.
they're domming them right now, for real.
Alec
as
going
expected.
for the Marshall again. Does he decide to play up here? This is the third time he's doing this. This is very he's doing it very consistently, which is not a good thing. He baits the wall and just doesn't step up on it. Never mind, he goes against the consistency
Bot coming back.
and
Yo, not gonna take
baits the wall, but it's
in
kind of a waste. Sage wall, a very important utility item. Matt peeking with the deagle here. We've seen Matt. Matt loves this deagle on his save rounds.
Evan gonna walk out mid. Let's see if Matt can get a pick. Remember, Nico still is in that
They see
corner.
the KJ turret.
KJ
Matt
did
is just
go-
holding
Evan should've
this-
heard it from there.
Nico has the angle here, though. He's waiting for him. Matt is just sitting there,
looks
though.
lost.
They smoke out. Does he check the corner?
Here he comes. Going wide.
I think Nico hears him.
Matt's
He doesn't.
going
He's not.
low. Matt's not
He
going
sees. Nico gets one. Bobby ults out,
Mark
hitting three.
bring them down.
Matt calling Nico a rat. Bobby's good for two.
Spike
Jay
down.
gets the kill. Nico gets
One
Jay.
enemy
1 versus
remaining.
3 here. Alec is just sitting out. They know where he is. The bad timing. Alec doesn't see
30 seconds
Evan.
left.
They're just holding the cross on the bomb. This is smart by them. Alec full scoped in, just trying to get one here. And then Nico gets him.
was able to pick him up.
I could hear Nico laughing in the background.
Bot coming
Where's my cheese? That's probably what he was laughing about. I don't know what that means. Anyone here know what that means?
What he said.
He said, "Where's my cheese?"
He really likes cheese.
Really?
He really likes cheese. I did know that one.
When asked if he would eat sand or brick, he chose cheese.
He chose cheese.
Top of the leaderboard. Also, Joe, a little bit of an underdog here. He seems to be performing really well.
Joe, the thing with Joe is consistently good with a good mental or a good mentality. If his team is doing well, he's gonna do well for them.
Quick
But if
pause.
his team isn't doing well,
What is
if,
there a giraffe on B site?
is there? Oh my God, you're
Oh my
right.
God.
What? What?
No, oh, right on that.
There is a giraffe on B site. Evan gets two.
Able to pick
The lineups,
B.
signature lineups from Evan,
This is
expected
looking
of
like a
course.
breeze game with that kill from Evan.
Do they know one is in here? Matt just sitting in here. They blind out. Matt just looks away. They know he's there though. Mike gets the reflag though.
Last player standing.
Joe with the spray transfer, switching from Mike to straight to Matt, getting the kill on Matt. And they take the lead here.
Easiest thing in the world to push ascent with a killjoy. Especially a B site.
Again, this first half here is going to be interesting because both teams are on their weak side. Bobby's team probably looking to be much better on offense, while Alex's team probably going to be looking a lot better on defense. The half buy is coming in from Alex's team. Nico going for the op. A classic pick from him. Jay might be peeking here. Oh, he goes high. Alec with these high peaks. So odd. It reminds me of the Grimwalls.
Little Bloomingdale beef, as I like to call it.
The Bloomingdale beef.
Yes, the belief.
The belief, if you will. Thank you, Shane.
Alec, slow
Nico and
pushing the
Bob posted
flank.
up on the A
They,
site.
they have three there.
to push
Tom,
in. Here's the
Tom,
smoke from-
I've seen
from
this
Tom.
now 3 times this game. He holds such a good angle for so long. Does not hesitate. It's like his hands are off the keyboard. He is holding this so well. Another KJ ult here.
The keyboard.
Tom's internet is actually disconnected.
You know, Tom, is a better
Tom still
player.
has an angle here. Nico with 1.
Game than I had.
Nico with 2. He can dismiss out.
One enemy remaining.
Joe helps Nico.
Spike down.
Matt on
A.
site alone. And Tom gets him.
Ooh, backshot Thomas coming in clutch.
You know, that's what I like to see from Tom. As my partner in crime, I like to bait him, but you know, when he goes off his own, could really do some damage.
The double up
That's
coming
fair.
in now from Bobby's team. 3 people on the team maxing out on money.
Placing swarm
Getting their 4th round in a row here. A buy coming in. Alec going for the op himself. Alec,
Recalling my bot.
again, he told me this when I asked him, would you like to play Chamber? And he said, I don't like to op, but when I need to, I can. So Alec on this op, really, really interesting.
Here we go. They're gonna do a hard switch on B. Quick.
They're pushing really hard again.
Flash it.
Joe's blinded. Matt almost just doesn't get the kill. They get 2 already. Mike pops the ult with the Spectre.
Mike, ultimate
He's gonna get one. Nico gets one on Mike.
Mike.
Spike planted.
They know he's there.
They're gonna do a good hold though. Alex still.
Could they retake this with KJ ult?
Alec holding the flank. with no
Placing
one's
swarm
on.
grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Tom with no intel, popping a swamp grenade.
He does!
Initiated.
But did they know they could wallbang it? They don't! They're all gonna get detained! Oh my god! But it just left to Tom!
Got some. Oh, one enemy
Does he
remaining.
go? He needs to go back site!
Does he know Alex there? He does.
Does he get the bomb though?
Does he get the bomb?
I don't think he... Does he? No, I don't think he doesn't. It was a very good play.
Yeah.
Completely ruining.
Calling whether to kill Alec or go for Spike there.
That's still very, very good from their team.
Oh yes, now a little top.
They cost Alex's team so much money in that round. And Bobby's team still has enough money to buy all for themselves. Nico buying the op again as well. This is still not a bad loss for them to take as well. To be honest, this could very well much be better for Bobby's team because Matt and Alex's team now have the reset since they got that win. They don't have that three loss in a row gold bonus. They're losing that gold bonus, so if they lose this round, they are really, really low on money. Tom gets the kill on Matt. Tom good for 2. Joe getting 1 now.
Spike down B.
Nico holding the tiles. Alec just running. He's just out of there. Mike blinded. He just knows. Joe just knew. Joe just knew he was there. Joe is playing phenomenally right now. This is crazy.
Jonas Conti playing out of his mind.
Just came back at the end of the round. What happened there?
6-4. As I was saying before, Matt's team winning that round is not very good for their team because they now have that a no bonus boost because they had that 3 losing a round bonus gold boost from that previous round.
Joe at $7,200. Evan at $8,100.
They are just rich. They are just so rich. They will have enough money for the rest of this half
Looks
now.
like me and Shane.
True, that's just like me and John in real life. I just
They can
had a
hear
great
him. Nico
paycheck today.
Nico can hear them walking up. He's good for 1. He grabs the dismiss. Can he get the help? Bobby just doesn't help him. Bobby good for 2 though with the collateral.
No. I feel like that's a worthy trade. Here comes Tom, gonna push
Robert.
middle.
Jay on the top. Bobby gets good for 3rd.
Spike down.
Closes
A.
the door. They don't know where Matt is though.
Tom and Evan are running behind.
He gets the op.
They're lost.
Does Joe see him? Joe sees him. Matt tries to get the quick scope but fails.
Calling my bot coming back.
7-4 here now. Nico playing out of his mind.
For the switch.
I'm telling you this. I said this before. Nico has the ability to outfrag everyone in this lobby if he plays well.
Placing sentry.
You know, that's what you like to
Placing
see.
swarm
This is
grenade.
Nico's awakening.
Alarm
He's
bot
getting
out.
He's just like the One Piece.
Nico underestimates himself too much.
We have a guest star that just arrived. My mom is here to give us some
my
information
God.
on the game. Would you like to talk to the other people on the desk?
Sure.
Sure. Here, take the headset. Take the headset. Already looking at the leaderboard here. Your son Nico having the most kills in the entire game right now. How do you feel about that?
Swarm grenade out.
I think Nicholas is awesome.
You think he's the best in this lobby?
No.
No. Okay. Who do you think is the
Down
best in
B.
this lobby?
You will not kill my ally.
Look at the names. I'll tell you who they actually are.
Chef.
Chef Mung. That's Joe. Joe doing very well as well for his team.
Wild.
Spike
Zach.
planted.
Safari looks great.
Safari and Solari.
Mark 3. Bring them down.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And we're back. 2 versus 4 here. I missed half of this round. Bobby's good for 2 though. Does he get a third? Nico gets it. It's a 1v1 now, but Alec gets it back. 7 to 5. 7 to 5 in this half now.
Great half.
Really good half coming
No
in.
charges left.
Both teams now on their better subjective sides based on their team comps. KJ still being good on the offense here for
out.
Bobby's team because of that KJ ult, and it's so effective on Ascent.
You know, this is gonna be interesting to see. I'm interested to see how Bobby and Nico's team is able to attack here. You know, we do have the Sage roll that's gonna come up on B, plus all the Killjoy gadgets.
That's true.
It's such a close game.
Jay not
be
not
anyone.
placing many gadgets. He decides to go for the shield, no alarm bot, and he saves the 200. Really odd buy from Jay. Not a buy I would be doing.
I wonder if he knows this is a custom match.
I wonder if he knows. They're pushing out straight forward. Alec gets one. They need to destroy the turret. They do. They close the door. He's shooting.
Last player standing.
They're just all dying.
Spike down B.
Defenders using the strategy of killing the other team.
These
is pretty
pistol rounds
overpowered.
from Alec's team is
I would think
crazy.
They just hit their shots. Like, I don't know. I just maybe win.
I think
Damn,
it's just
Java, what a
the
crazy concept.
pistol rounds, man. The pistol
No.
rounds from Alec's team are
Go
just
down, Bobby.
unmatched.
Get some, please.
Bobby decides to full buy a bit odd. Dude, if he they're full buying. Nico's team full buying all of them. A bit odd.
Except Tom and Evan.
Matt's team
Evan
running
decides to
all
go for
Evan
it.
buys Tom. No money though. No
Tom
money, no
decides
pictures,
not to
Tom,
buy.
you know what they call him.
That is what they call him. Every single person I've ever
mid-push.
talked to has called him that.
Pushing through
Aside
mid.
from one piece,
They're
boys.
really loud.
Connor's gonna be there, but it's
Connor has the
Dom's
shorty.
shorty.
They know he's there. He's good for 2 though. They push too fast. What are they doing?
Kill.
Joe gets 2 though. He's low.
Easy get Mike. Here comes Jay and Alex.
Jay's on the aggressive here. Tom gets the
They'll
third.
be able to easily pick off Jay.
They push up
Still
top.
that
They don't know
angle,
where Alec
decide
is
to
though.
push off.
Placing swarm grenade.
Last
They know
player
he's there
standing.
now. They don't check the corner. They need to check their angles. They're walking into enemy territory, but they're not checking their angles, man. This is not good. It looks like some Alex team, only 2 of them bonusing, the rest of them full buying. It's a pretty smart decision because Bobby's team decided to full buy. Bobby buying again. 3 marshals. Are they that confident that
Honestly,
they're gonna
call Alex's team. I
Cast
call
their
Alex's team
superior.
pretty
What do you
good.
say about this
They've
game?
been taking hits.
Absolutely insane. 7-7. Holy shit. It's 1:44 p. I can't really. Oh my god, he's not getting sponsored.
Wow. Lucas,
and
what do you
Toxic Danny back on the casters as from last match.
Everything is a
My good friend
surprise.
Toxic Daniels returned.
Who's playing who? Who's playing who? Wait, oh, it's-
Nico and Bobby versus Alec and Matt.
Quick question. Say we rounded up Brick. Would you rather eat sandwich?
Joe gets the kill on Connor with a ghost.
Connor. What is Connor doing? You gotta
Danny,
think.
please.
Alec is the kill on Bobby though. Alec is good for 2.
Last player standing.
Mike,
Danny, if-
Evan just rolled Mike with a ghost. What are these ghost
You
kills?
had to eat
Matt,
one
in a
Pokemon, what
different
Pokemon are you
time
picking?
zone, it doesn't even look like he knows what's going on.
They're
I
gonna
said
get the bomb
Rallis
down.
then.
Wait, so I'm eating Color Sand or who?
No, if you have
Any
to eat one
Pokemon.
what are you
Spikes down.
eating? I said
Placing
Palisade.
swarm grenade.
Oh,
Placing swarm grenade.
I mean,
This
what
video is
fucking
sponsored by
choice?
Pokemon.
Easily able to pick off Evan.
Hey Lucas, Nintendo will kill you for saying
No
that.
Nintendo will kill me for saying that.
Remaining.
Matt easily able to pick him up.
1-on-1 here. Can Matt get this 1v3 clutch?
Up top.
It's not hitting him.
Destroyed.
Does he know he's back there? He blinds through. He gets the blind.
Ooh.
Basket tape does it
Can
again.
he get it? Can he get the bomb?
Now he gets the bomb. This is clear cut for the bomb. He's gonna have another five or so seconds on it.
Clutch.
Shane, I've made my decision. I'm eating
back to
Pepe.
fighting bots.
Matt
You're eating
just
Pepe.
pulling the
No,
the
Alex,
1v3
Genji.
right outside. He's
Damn, that's
probably
wild.
typing right now.
A decision Gensi could never make.
Dude, that's so
Interesting
hot
to
on,
see.
bro.
Joe had a Vandal that could have easily held the market angle. Unfortunately, he didn't.
Supersonic racing trying to.
Go back to fight. No, Matt. As I knew, the toxic behavior, man.
No, that was KO. That was KO who said
That's
that.
actually
Yeah,
crazy how
but-
close this is.
It is.
Kills,
We had an argument
kills
beginning that
wise,
teams weren't fast.
Nico's team is at the forefront for kills. They have more kills, but they're still down a round. A bit surprising. Connor just playing this aggressive hold
Lack of
here.
back shots, Luke says.
Pushing
You know, I
straight
don't
through
think
mid
we're seeing-
here.
I don't think we're seeing Tom getting baited.
Feeling safe.
If Tom was baited, I feel like they would have double the amount of wins.
This is a based opinion. Based on what you may ask, I don't know.
Tom's sending the
Mid.
turret out. Alec, good for one.
Spike down mid.
Tom's half HP though. That's a really good kill for them. Are they not watching behind? Oh, Bobby's good for two.
That is
Bobby
crazy.
holding such a nasty angle there.
What a good boy he is.
Connor good for one with the spec to
Spike
2v1.
down
Both top fraggers here. Does Connor play the spike here?
Cover going out.
Spike is down.
Oh,
Who had the
and he
spike
needs
that died?
validation.
Spike is
He
down.
might do that whole thing. Of
Putting the haunt through.
You're not-
Connor destroys it in time. Blinding Nico. But Nico gets the kill blinded.
Wow.
No,
That was
that's
Well
exciting.
played.
Must be cheating.
I'm gonna go on a
Crazy
lead.
round
Nico was
win.
shooting at the dog,
The
and
only thing I could
Connor
assume that
had to run behind it.
is actually hacking, yes.
Once again, tied up.
Tied up again. Still, kills. If I do a little bit of math here,
to see John type.
Danny.
Nico's team up
double
12 kills
and using all my
overall.
damage.
12 kills
Look, you can
overall.
clearly see it.
Mike bottom
We got
fragging.
Nico's team 16, 15, 15. Top 3 on Matt and Alex team 16, 14, 11.
There.
But then you see Tom has 11 kills while Jay only has 6.
It's a 5 ahead on the KJ. Could be looking like a KJ diff here.
Interesting here. Evan is 6 and 10 while Mike is
Do they-
5.
do they know where Mike is?
That battle continues.
Good for one. He hesitates and just heals, giving him that stun lock with not being able to use his gun. Matt blinds his teammate. Tom gets Connor. Alec behind isn't good for one though. Matt gets a kill on Joe. They're stuck
One
there.
enemy remaining.
They're just stuck. 1v2 now. Tom knows where both of them are.
He's fucked.
They are holding
No,
both.
no.
If they
ends.
peek
He can do
together,
nothing. Jay is moving though. What is Jay doing? He knows where he is.
Tom,
Taking a push.
is Tom gonna peek? Or is Tom gonna? Tom's holding this.
Oh.
They're trying to push him at the same time. Tom good for one. Jay gets the kill though.
Jay with a
Dude,
ghost
if
on top.
Jay
That is-
messed
you
that
hate
up,
to
that would
see
have
it.
been bad for him.
Why? He's teabagging him or something.
He's teabagging.
Is that deserved?
Alex's team still
He
has
is 15
many more
J's
rounds
teabagging.
here.
In 15 and he's
No,
teabagging.
no. Danny,
Mike
it's
type
always
Tokyo
deserved.
Turn out.
The worse you do, the more you
What does
teabag.
it mean? What does
Fair
it
enough.
mean?
The
The
numbers,
worse you do, the
Mason,
more
what do
you
they mean?
teabag. It's how it is.
Not a big buy coming in from Bobby's team here. 8 to 9.
Big buys.
Big thighs.
No.
Yes.
Big guys.
Bobby peeking this mid here at the Marshall. Marshall Bobby, as we know him.
That's fair. I lost.
Connor, all three sitting in the corner. Able to take down Bobby still.
TP's back through. Bob just holding these
Walks away.
angles.
That's a valid point.
Alec trying to peek mid here. Bobby's just holding it. He's walking across. Now he's holding Cat. The bad timing. Connor TPs and gets destroyed. They know he used the intel. He knows that they're there. Blinding through. Destroys it. Another blind going through. A high blind. Smart by Nico. Nico's good for one on Matt. He needs the help though. His team isn't helping him.
Mike and Connor blundering.
They're both holding Cat here. They have a free sight. Mike he's clueless to where he's going.
Down A.
The spike is on the site. Does Joe get it? No, Tom picks it up. Did they both get out in time though? I don't think they do, but it's fine because they're not gonna
Joe
push.
and Tom both gonna be detained.
They think they're on site.
30
But they're
seconds
not.
left.
Pushing it.
They do have enough time to
Clueless as
rotate
to
if they
where
need,
they
but
are.
do they rotate? They don't have guns. They're fast walking up.
A little bit low on
Wait,
health.
but they're rotating!
Off your feet!
They breach hold on!
Off your feet, off your feet.
They get one.
Alec, gonna come
10
up heavy,
seconds
gonna see
left.
what he can do.
Connor's low.
One enemy
Bob gets
remaining.
one. Alec gets one as well. They get the plant money. And Alec gets the kill. What a good round coming in from Bobby's team, but with their lack of econ,
It's a
they
Nautilus hook.
just can't. Alec
Your duty is not
using the first res of the game here.
No way. Are you serious?
He hasn't rezzed yet once this game. That was the first res of the game.
They're just laughing in his face right now.
Alec as Sage on top of his leaderboard.
Alec, but the thing with Alec when he plays Sage, Alec is an aggressive Sage player. When you're playing Sage, you have to be dying late so you can use that res and use that heal. But if Alec is dying early, he's not gonna be able to use those ultimates unless they win the round. And as we see from the last half, there was a lot of late rounds where Bobby's team was just winning and winning and winning. 8 to 10 here though. A bye coming in from Bobby's team.
Smoke's down.
Pushing mid again. They
Alec
keep
was
smoking
off
this.
the-
They could easily go for the picks on here. They're pushing a mid.
in the smoke. Does not walk
Bob
through
pu-
it, not gonna be
pushing.
able to see any
Bob
of them.
playing the lurk.
Bob
Connor
going
pushing
around
out
them.
of the smoke.
No one is holding.
Good for one. Good for two.
Trying to get Connor.
13 HP. He's
Not
so
able to
low.
finish the job.
TP's in. Good play by Connor. This might cut their just cut everything they worked for this money. They're all just sitting mid.
3 losses in a row. Their morale is gonna be shot.
But can they play off of the roam here?
Our carrier's dead.
Mike able to get picked
Spike
off.
down mid.
Mike is down.
Last player standing.
Connor gets Bobby. This is a flawless. Connor predicting the roam. That was a great round for Connor. Connor pushing ahead of Matt in kills here. Consistent Connor is a scary person to deal with.
You know, what do we think the morale of Nico and Bob's team is looking like?
I think it's a possibility that someone on the team is saying it's team diff and that the teams were made unfairly, which is not true because we pressed the auto balance button and switched it up accordingly and no one had issues. So it's not my fault this time.
I have issues with it now. I said that.
I
I
have
went in
issues.
thinking Bobby's team was gonna destroy, but I'm wrong.
I'm telling you,
did
there are
remember
many
he did
players
start
here to be underestimated. Connor has probably the second most experience on this game in this lobby, being a relatively high level, almost close to Bobby in level.
Oh my god.
Nico just entering with the Marshall. I don't know what his idea was there. Mike popping the ult.
With that kill, Alec is the first player to enter the 20s.
Bob gets good
Oh
for
my god,
two.
Larry does it again.
Alec getting another one.
How's it again?
He has a Guardian.
Looks like they're gonna go for the rotate here, which I think is smart.
placing alarm bot.
How did Bobby... Oh, this is the Spectrum. I thought this was the new skin. Trying to get on site here. They're sticking A. Does Matt get the timing on Tommy? Doesn't. They might be able to get this site for
Alec and
free.
Jay didn't even move their feet.
Bob good for 3, but he's so low.
Is this his ace?
Bring
It's
them
very
down.
possible. He tracked them. He knows at least one is there.
Nice little tap.
Bobby playing super aggressive here.
This is a 10th
Tom
round.
can play the ult here to
Yeah,
scare.
walk up to heaven.
He can hear him.
Last
But
player
Alec,
standing.
he's Bobby's way too low for that. He sees Jay. Gets the head tap, but Alec with the 4K. 23 kills here. 8 to 12 here, match point. But Bobby's team has a bye.
9 and 16 J with that teabag.
Swarm grenade out. Swarm grenade out.
Match point.
Match
Flex
point
all
coming
down
in.
is
They
still
could
only few
very
players.
well buy Nico the op if he wants it. But they're on offense.
Placing sentry. Placing alarm
This
bot.
defensive hold surprisingly really well from, or no, sorry, not surprisingly really well. This was as expected from Alec's team having that double sentinel. Both of them holding the same site and having a triple hold on that A site. Having just a lot of util to use for the defense. They decide to push A here though. Had they tried A, Matt with a high dart. The haunt not getting anyone. Matt just dumping util. Does Bob get the pick? Doesn't.
Begins.
Both playing very carefully. Connor gets one, but Tom gets the other. They fatal on.
Stealing sight.
So Bobby's good for one as well. Alec gets Joe.
Back to 3v3.
Jay, right there!
You should run.
Bobby with the crouch, ducking under all of his shots.
Goodness gracious.
2 versus 3 here.
Mike, gonna be going over.
Alec.
Last player
Ooh,
standing.
Bobby, smart play.
Mike, where's he going?
Bobby going for the. Bobby just whiffing. He whiffed all of his shots, but and Mike gets the
Down
overheal.
A.
And Bobby had the bomb.
Stealing sight.
Oh my God, Bobby had the bomb.
Yes, he-
No,
Last player
what are they
standing.
doing? What are they doing? They're throwing.
Mike's over
Evan
hitting.
versus Mike here.
Where's Evan? Oh my God.
He sees his head. Evan gets the kill.
Oh my god.
Clean headshot for Evan with the teabag. Well deserved after that one.
That decided it. Evan's better. John was wrong.
Better. He's just
I
better.
still make my statement. I'll beat Evan.
He'll beat Evan. He'll beat Evan. Would John be 9 kills in this game right now? No, he wouldn't.
Really
Not
good.
a chance.
Not a
John
chance.
would be at 7 kills.
John would be at 7. Oh my God, Shane.
Oh my God. Those are that's the age Gen Z's in.
9 to 12 here though. Each
John
team
seven.
having
I
a
give him
bye.
7-year-old Jonathan does sound pretty nice right now.
What?
This is
Wow.
going on YouTube, Shane. Shane confirmed pedophile.
No, no, no.
This just
Not a
in.
real person.
John, this just in. John is not a real person.
John's subhuman. He is Republican.
He is Republican. This just in. Alec getting a kill, but Joe getting a kill on Alec.
Piecing down. I pieced
1 for 1 there. That's really good. Losing to Sage. They're pushing through mid here.
Current
Oh my God, my game's
The concussion.
Spike down mid.
1 versus
Last
2
player
here.
standing.
If I leave, will it end?
One enemy remaining.
1 for 1.
You can toss it out.
I don't know. Bobby.
Yeah, I would actually.
2v1. Bobby clutches it. 10 to 12 now.
Sorry, I
I
was
didn't
watching.
realize it was match point for a while now.
It's been match point for
Stop it
2
now.
rounds.
I'm not gonna. It's too close.
It's too close. You can't even chance it, man.
I'm not even right there.
Can they buy for Tom? They can buy for Tom, but are they buying for Tom? Why are they not buying for Tom?
Because it's Bobby.
Because it's Bobby. Even if they're still gonna have a decent amount of money for next round, but maybe Tom's just comfortable with this Spectre.
Stingy Bobby.
I don't know. Bobby.
Jobber.
They don't smoke up top. They're trying to play for the pick. Colin going out.
Mark
Gets
one.
Mike. Nico just pushing through.
stealing sight.
Get word.
Does he peek right? He doesn't.
Doesn't know.
No, why are they pushing this far out? They're pushing way too far
Throwing.
out. They're just trying to push into the spawn. Evan whips. Oh my God. Tom gets 1, but Evan whiffing on Alec. 13 to 10. The closest custom we've had yet. What a match.
What a
Wow. What a
Was that
match.
the closest custom?
That was the closest custom we've had so far. This is the leaderboard.
Our icebox when